They all come to see him. Everybody does.
When Tiger comes to a tournament, he is the tournament.
He's not moving the needle, he is the needle.
Everyone's coming to see Tiger because they've seen everybody else.
He's just a different animal compared to even the other superstars of the game.
Wherever he goes, he is the tournament. And so Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, Patrick Reed, Ryder Cup winners, Players of the Year, FedEx Cup champions, major champions, all these guys are then suddenly a complete afterthought to the majority of fans in attendance and the majority of media coverage. And that's because of who Tiger is as a golfer, because of who he is as a celebrity, and just an iconic, truly the iconic sports figure of our generation right now.
He's bigger than he ever was before, in my view. And he was pretty big before. Back when he was actually like winning tournaments, he was enormous. Now he feels even grander than that. And a lot of it is because our memories of golf and our memories of him and his play are very strong. And so the attention around him, in my opinion, is almost greater than ever. Deserved? I think Tiger almost deserves pretty much whatever he gets, just because of what he's accomplished in the game and what he's brought and the number of fans that he's attracted. Here's my concern, though. We haven't had Tiger for, let's say, for 4 years. That other Tiger we used to know that used to do all those heroic things. In my opinion, if you took Rory and Jordan, Dustin Johnson, and anybody else, I don't care who it is, together, they don't reach Tiger's appeal. That's how enormous Tiger was. But to be fair, golf's in a pretty good spot because they have so many great players that are filling the void and making it kind of interesting to see, you know, who's going to take over. It's kind of a revolving door of great players and this, that, and the other. And now Tiger comes back, and these guys don't exist anymore.
The 2018 Valspar Championship felt the full force of the Tiger effect as he announced his intention to play and went on to finish second in the tournament.
Ticket sales have spiked greatly. We expect another probably 5,000 to 7,000, 8,000 people a day. We don't know, right? But we certainly know that advanced ticket sales are up dramatically. And certainly with that additional set of fans coming, we've got to do a lot of operational things differently.
Tiger makes a massive difference, and Tracy West has done a fantastic job with, and her staff have done a fantastic job with this tournament to get the fields that they're getting before Tiger came. So you got to give them a little bit of credit for doing what they're doing. But, you know, I talked to Tracy yesterday. They ordered 150 more porta-johns. They doubled their food order and bought 6,000 more parking spots because of one guy.
The trickle-down impact is massive because, I mean, the tournament, they really have to have a plan B in place. If Tiger shows up, you have to do an awful lot of different things. You have to have more porta potties out there. You have to have more parking. You just have to have more policing and all that stuff because it's amazing the enthusiasm he generates with the public.
I have to wonder, and I guess this is my one concern, is that when Tiger leaves again, and he will leave, a couple of years, 5 years, I don't know what it's going to be, I think golf almost has to start over again. They've made great progress in trying to fill, not replace him by any means, but try to fill a void that he'd left. And now that he's come back, they're back to the starting point. I'm not being critical here. I'm not saying it was wrong. It just grabbed me the day after the Honda Classic to see a newspaper with the lead sports headline this big, Tiger impresses, and right underneath it in small print, Woods finishes 12th in Honda Classic as Thomas wins. Thomas didn't just win. He hit a wedge to this on the last hole to force a playoff, and then hit just one of the most beautiful 5-woods you've ever seen. It was great stuff. Woods finishes 12th. And that's kind of where we are right now. The question going forward is how much longer does that last? I mean, he's playing, you know, he's starting to slowly remind us of the shots that he hit and the games that he's came very close to mastering. And if he wins again, then I think we'll get back to a little bit, it's still going to be all Tiger, but there's going to be a little bit more normalcy that when he finishes 20th, there won't be a 54-point headline.
When he comes there, he is the story. Every shot he hits will take precedent, and I think that's fair because the fans are most interested in what Tiger Woods is doing. He brings fans to the game who maybe weren't watching before. Whether or not they stick around after he's done playing, I don't know, but it never hurts to get as many eyeballs as possible.
Years ago, when we were at Ridgewood during the old Barclays tournament, and Tiger was in 20th place, and there must have been 10,000 people watching him. And one of the other riders said, I don't get it. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't get it. What don't you get? He said, I mean, 20th place and everybody's here. And pardon the American analogy here, but I said, yeah, they're here to see Babe Ruth. I mean, they're here to see Pele. They're here to see Maradona, or they're here to see Ali Box, you know? This is their guy, and they really don't care, you know, that he's not knocking people out in the first round, but they want to see the guy because that's their legend.